Hello, Cheapari here. Today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct that occurred today, September 14th, 2023. Now, the Nintendo Direct seemed to be kind of just celebrating everything that made Nintendo successful, which is Mario, and nostalgia. So, for those that are looking for really big game changers in the industry, they're not going to get it with this Nintendo Direct. And honestly, in celebrating where Nintendo came from, there's even an announcement during this Nintendo Direct as to a Nintendo Museum, a physical facility being constructed in Kyoto, Japan, with a opening date of March of 2024. That was also announced during the Nintendo Direct. So over the course of this video, we're going to go on to my picks as to what I feel are the most exciting for me, and kind of discuss some of the things that I wish had come out better from this Nintendo Direct. So again, we're talking about celebrating the history of Nintendo. So the Nintendo Direct talked about the construction of this upcoming facility, this museum that'll have products from the variety of Nintendo's history, which I believe began in the late 1800s when Nintendo was making card games. Not this one, not Pokemon, but card games. In any case, so they're having this museum kind of celebrating Nintendo's history, and it felt like nostalgia was the big thing for this Nintendo Direct. And ultimately, we're looking at the sunset, the end of the Nintendo Switch. I do believe that we're looking at a new console by late 2024, the winter season. Hopefully we'll see it next year as opposed to early in 2025. I think that's a pretty realistic expectation based on this Nintendo Direct kind of showing that we're tapering down in terms of large-scale big game investments. Something that I dislike is that I love F-Zero, but the fact that this is all kind of almost like you're renting it, that it's all available online, you don't have any tangible ownership of the game, that kind of ruins it for me. That what they have here is F-Zero 99, which is a big battle royal game that everyone is in an online game, and you have these cool new gameplay options and be able to take other characters out, just take them out, have them explode, be able to kind of create a bi-layer track and just hop over them and kind of just fly over all your competition on the track. That's all cool new additions, and the sheer craziness and zaniness of having all these different cars, these hovercrafts on the track at the same time is cool. But I don't like the fact that you don't own anything. You have to pay for a subscription to be able to have access to these games and have access to online play, and not to have any ownership of this, to be able to play on your own, to be able to have that tangibility of the product that you're just kind of renting it out, ruins it for me. So I'm going to be a pass on F-Zero 99. Even though I love having access to retro games, it feels like this entire subscription service is a downgrade from the original Wii days. So the next one on my list is Detective Pikachu, because while I am not a fan of Pokemon, I do like when Pokemon diverts its gameplay into something that is more calming and yet entry level for anyone to jump in and be able to enjoy without knowing or really enjoying the rest of the Pokemon universe. Like I'm just good with this. I'm just good with Pikachu. So I love Pikachu, but the rest of the series I can stay away from. Next up is Contra, because moving up in terms of announcements for me that I found to be exciting was the announcement of the Tomb Raider collection 1, 2, and 3. These are a collection of the original games that came out on PlayStation, and these have been remastered with better graphics, not great graphics, but better graphics that are more equivalent to more early PS2 releases. They're very jaggy edges in terms of the environments. They're still going to be very more, not necessarily ugly, but very basic plain graphics with some better lighting, but still an improvement over the PS1. So this is Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 in a single collection, and you have the ability to be able to switch at tandem very quickly between the original PS1 graphics to the now remastered graphics that, again, are more equivalent to the PS2 version. Now, or more equivalent to PS2 level, early PS2 level graphics. So I still find this to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about purchasing this collection. Hopefully it's not just digital. Hopefully they do release this in a kind of a group collection, a hard copy. Showtime, continuing that motif from Super Mario Bros. 3, where life is just a show, just a stage for everyone to watch. So Princess Peach has this kind of gameplay that constantly switches up. She could be doing kung fu and martial arts. She could be an investigator like Sherlock Holmes. It could be more basic platforming, but it constantly changes up based on this different like show, like on a stage type environment that keeps on changing from different environment to different environment to different environment. Seems really interesting and really just different gameplay. This is one that was a big surprise. Not one that I was expecting or hoping for, but still interesting nonetheless. I'll definitely check it out. So that does it for me, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.